Hey there, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to use Siser EasySubli. I'm going to be pressing on a hat, and I'm also going to do an experiment. I'm going to use just a random masking transfer that I have. So we're going to see if it works. I'm going to go to my desktop and grab, this is for tutorial purposes only. I'm going to shrink it, bring it up here. I didn't realize how long it was. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come up to the right panel. I'm going to click on Open the Trace panel. I'm going to select this. Highlight all of this. And what I want to do is I want to trace. So I'm going to go to 90. I'll just leave it at 92. I just want to trace it. Okay, so I'm going to move this to the side. Don't really need it. So here you have a nice clean lizard. What is that anyway? I think it's a lizard. Anyway, what I want to do, I'm going to bring in just a random design because I want to use different colors. I want to see how nice the colors look. Woo! I took this screenshot from my cell phone. This is my wallpaper on my cell phone. Always duplicate what you're doing in case you want to make a modification, or in this case, experiment with colors. So I'm going to grab this, duplicate that as well. I'm just going to flip it around. I'm going to bring this little guy up to the front again, only so I can place it where I want it. I want some more of this red on the lizard. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to send this to the back. Bring this to the front. And here, bring the lizard to the front so I can place it where I want it. Again, I want some more red in there. This is going to be black, but I want some green in there too. Let's try that. Okay, so let's send this to the back. I'm sorry, let's send this to bring this to the front. Do one at a time. I'm going to click on intersect up here, and this should disappear. So there's, whoops, I'm going to group that. I didn't get the reds that I wanted, but we'll see how it looks on, whoops, paper, print. I don't know if I like those colors. I really wanted some more red. I don't know, let's try this one, see what happens. I'm going to intersect again after highlighting both. Try something. So what you can do is highlight, control, and then the left arrow to duplicate. I'm going to go ahead and group this. I really want some more red in there. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click. It's not grouped together. So let's just play with the red. Will be a bit much. I just want to see how the colors come out. when I print and press. Actually, let's do yellow. I like yellow. I like orange too. Go Astros. Let's do the orange. I like the orange. So let me make sure this is lined up. I might just do the yellow as well. Control arrow to the right. Let's do yellow. That looks nice. Okay, let's add the registration marks. I'm going to come up here and click on that third icon on style. Click this drop box. Type 1 for Cameo. And if you watch my other videos, I like to maximize my print area. So see that? This goes all the way to the right. And this is to make this bold. I'm gonna have to shrink these guys anyway. Okay, what I'm gonna do is this is gonna go on a white cap. This is going on a black cap on the bill. I'm gonna go ahead and select an offset for this one. And now I'm gonna get rid of that white because I don't want this white heat transfer vinyl on my substrate, on my caps. I keep saying this one, but it's these two. But I'm gonna go ahead and do these as well. So I'm gonna make it a 0.0. I'm sorry, 0.0. Trying to think. I think I want to make it 0.33 or 0.33. Sorry, 0.33. Good night. 0.033. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's an offset. And just to show you, on this particular one, I'm gonna make it see what red looks like. No. That looks good right there. So I'm gonna do the same with this one. I'm gonna create an offset. Sorry, it's a little slow. 0.33. Okay, see how it shrunk? So I want to make this. Let's see what color. We can do red maybe. No. Black, no. Oops, I don't want to use colors that match. Or colors that bring it out. Okay, yellow looks good. Go to this one. Go to the right panel, the little star, that's an offset. Come up here, click on offset. Make it, it's already at the point, so 0.33. Enter. And okay, we'll leave it like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna reprint this because I like these colors. I just wanted to get rid of the white that was on the inside. Because even though there is no white in sublimation, this paper or heat transfer vinyl is going to transfer to the substrate. In this case, my cap. Okay, now I'm getting ready to print. I'm going to send it to, click on File, and click on Print, and I'm going to select my Virtuoso Print Manager. I'm going to click Print. And while that's thinking, the paper or the heat transfer vinyl, sorry, it's got a glossy side and then it has a like a dull side. Some people are referring to it as a grainy feel to it, but for me it feels and looks like a canvas. The canvas that you paint on, that's what it feels like to me, and that's what it kind of looks like. So you stick it in the printer, shiny side up. So shiny side up. And for the Virtuoso Print Manager settings, what I'm going to use is Siser White Glitter to print. To be honest, I don't think that it's really going to matter what you select for the substrate, because the material is canvas-like. That's going to leave room for, I mean, regardless, it's going to run in between the, I don't know what to call it, but because it feels like canvas, I printed one earlier. Because it feels like canvas, the reason I had to reprint it is because I didn't like that it ran. See this line? Turn on the light. See how it runs? I don't think it matters what setting you put it on, because whatever the material is, it's not really flat. Just for kicks, I'm going to use the substrate that I select for sublimation to cotton. I use AccuPlot, and that's under Unisub products. I'm going to see how that works. I don't think it's going to matter, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway, and I'll do a comparison before I send it to the cutter. I didn't bring my tripod up, but I'm going to go ahead and just hang all this. And just be careful not to touch the ink once I remove it from the printer. And also, really quick, the inks that I'm using, I'm not using the EasySubli ink system. I'm using just my standard Sublimation HD. So it should be really good regardless. So again, I'm not using the EasySubli inks. I'm using the regular Sublimation HD for this process. Let's do a comparison really quick. I'm going to turn my light back on. I'm going to be careful not to touch it. I did add to it, so there's going to be a difference in print. Let's do this. See how I added a background. I was trying to get rid of some of the white. This is going to transfer, which is fine. It's just a little bit of the white, not too much. Okay, so here you'll see that it still did smear or run. So apparently the line is from my printer, which is normal. I mean, it is gel ink. Still a good print. So this is what I'm going to print. I'm going to print this yellow one on the bill of a black cap, and this one's going to be on a white cap, going all the way across the front part of the cap. I'll show you in a second here. So this guy, straight across, and the yellow one, it's going to be on the bill here on this black cap. This, I'm not sure if it's going to be a fail or not. I recommend you use, of course, the 100% cotton or blended. These are acrylic caps. This is really an experiment for me. I want to see how it does. This I think will be okay on the bill. I'm not going to really know because this is acrylic. This cannot withstand high heat, but I'm willing to try only because this is a 15-second process. So I want to give it a shot and see how it does. And we'll go from there. Okay, here I'm going to go ahead and show you the weeding process. And also so you can see the material. This was one from earlier with the white background, and here's the one where I added the background. These are the ones that I'm weeding right now, the ones with the background. So there's the yellow one, and here's the this one with the orange. The reason I want to show you is because I have it set on stencil material. I don't know what this is sticking to, because the carrier or the backing is not even sticky at all. So I have to, even though I use stencil material, I hope you can see this, yeah. I'm still having to use my pick to hold it down so I can lift it up. And this is, again, this is the Siser EasySubli. You have to be careful. I don't know what the correct setting is, only because I'm using my regular ink. I'm sorry if this is repetitious, but I just want to make sure I keep everybody in the know. I'm also trying not to have long videos, but I'd rather make long videos so that you don't miss anything, because I want to make you a part of everything that I'm doing. Some people like long videos, some people don't. You can always fast forward if you need to. Don't know what this is sticking to be honest, but anyway, I wanted to show you this part. The material is stretchy. And it weeds. It's fairly smooth. I'm trying not to get my hand too much in the camera. I want you to see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of holding it down, pulling it as I go. It is stretchy. That's why I want to be careful. I don't want to pull. I don't know what it's hanging on to, so I'm just trying to be careful here. Trying to get you up close and personal. I know I'm probably making it harder than it really is, but again, I'm doing this only because this is the I used the stencil as the substrate for cutting. And also I'm being careful because it's stretchy. You see that? See that? I'm not in a hurry either, so. Again, I'm probably making it look harder than it really is. Only because I want to be careful. Almost done. Back to this. I'm just afraid to pull the colors off. Good night. Hope I didn't get off camera. Anyway, I'm just taking my time with it. I'm not sure what happened here. Maybe it skipped a little spot. I'll show you what I'm going to do. See how it's, I don't know what it's sticking to. You see that? No idea. It's not even sticky. The material is not sticky at all. I don't know what it's sticking to or how it's sticking or staying. Anyway, I'm going to I have this little blade here, the micro blade. Am I still on camera? Yeah. I'm gonna just slice this off. That's better than. Okay, so there's the, I don't know how it's gonna look because I added a background compared to, where's my other, this is without a background, the yellow without a background. This is the yellow with a, like a light blue background. Where's my other one? Oh, I guess I changed colors. So here's the black. Oh, okay, here's this one. Threw me off for a second. It looks orange because I use orange for the white. So I don't know how it's gonna look on the cap. I still want to go with this one, which is gonna go on the white, and the yellow one, I'm gonna go ahead and stick to the one where I added the background. This is gonna go on the bill. We're gonna go to the cap press. So I'm gonna go and stick to the original, we're adding the background. And I'll see you at the press. Okay, I'm getting ready to use the just regular masking tape. Looking for my scissors. Here's a long sheet that I have. I don't know if you can see it. It's I'm gonna cut it. This is a 12 by 15 sheet that I have. Sorry, I was measuring it. And I'm just gonna use a piece of it just to compare it to the transfer. There we go. That comes with the EasySubli. So I'm gonna use both just so we can see how it fares, see if it works. If it does work, then you don't have to use Siser EasySubli's masking tape or carrier. They've got different names. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the black one. I'm gonna put this on the yellow. I'm gonna put the yellow lizard on the bill, and I hope that this works because these are acrylic caps. Let's see. So I'm gonna do the EasySubli transfer tape first. Make sure I got the right size here. Just gonna cut it. Really don't need that much. Okay. I'm working with one hand, or I'm working with both hands, but I want to try to get, I can't move the camera, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it here. I can just do this by hand. Okay, I'm gonna lift it up off of the original. There we go. So I'm gonna toss this. And there's the lizard with some fingerprints. Just to show you, I'm gonna place it. Actually, you know what I need to do? This part is interfering with the front of the cap. So I'm going to place it right about there. Hopefully this is not going to be a fail. Okay, so I have it set at 311 degrees, and I'm going to press this for 15 seconds. Probably should have put it back here. Either way, it doesn't matter. Hang on. Okay, so 15 seconds. Trying to make sure it's centered and not off the little platinum thing here. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, that was shaky. I don't know if these are reusable. I guess we'll find out in a second. Hoping it doesn't melt. 5 seconds. Okay. I think this is supposed to be hot peel. Check that out. I'll get in closer. Whee. It came out pretty cool. I like it. I'm glad I did the background. Otherwise, it would have been white. Okay, so there's that part. There's the bill part. So next, I'm going to do a white cap. And I'm going to do orange on the front. Actually, it's better this way. This time I'm going to use the little mechanism at the bottom. I may not use it because there's room at the bottom. I have a solution for that. I have a tea padded that I cut to pieces, so I'm just going to put these at the bottom. Kind of just to raise it up a little. I haven't printed that many caps. So let's actually, let me check something. I'm going to reverse it only because I need the room. I'm going to put this at the bottom just to raise it and put this on top of it. See if that helps. I think I need to cut it. Stab myself. Okay, let's try that. I'll raise it up some more. I want it to be flat. This is why I'm doing this. Try not to shake the table too much. Feels a little better. Okay, so now I'm gonna see if I can use. No, we cannot use this because since it's sublimation, the ink is gonna transfer. So it's best not to use it. So I'm gonna get another piece, but this time it's gonna be my masking, just random masking, heat transfer masking tape. Where's the, again, I'm going to make sure I get a piece big enough for this one. Normally you can reuse these, but in this case, when you're dealing with sublimation, it's best not to. You don't want to transfer any inks. So now we're going to see if this works. This is the experimental part. I really like that. That's so cool. So now, there's the orange lizard. Trying to keep it in the camera here. So there's that. It's best to use a squeegee. I should be doing this laying flat so that there's no issues or bubbles or whatever, but because I can't move my camera, let me go ahead and where's my squeegee? I'm using a low-tack one. I don't have a squeegee. I should have grabbed the high-tack one. Let me grab a high-tack one. Hang on, that's not gonna work. Whoops. Sorry, I'm gonna have to move the camera for a second. I'm gonna grab a different one. I think this red one is a high-tack. We'll find out. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one. This one has lines on it, so that kind of helps. I think this is a high tack. We'll find out. But I'm not on a flat. I can't find my squeegee. I'm trying to. I had it. Well, I guess it's best to stick to the one that it came with. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna go back to, okay, well that didn't work, so at least now we know that you do have to use their masking. Sorry, I'm trying to get them all separated here. Okay, you do have to use their masking tape. Apparently, the two that I used didn't work. Doesn't mean others won't work, but here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this. Cut another piece. And this is, again, this is Siser EasySubli's masking tape, which is special for their product. Okay, so here we go again. I know I have a squeegee here somewhere, but okay, so there's that. I want to make sure this is centered. I may need to adjust my pressure, but we'll find out. Okay, here we go. Okay, 15 seconds. I really like that. You can see where the heat platen, or the platen, was really tight on there. But it's okay. Anyway, that came out pretty good. Pretty darn nice. Oops, I'm gonna have to clean that up a little bit. And there's that. There you go. That's beautiful. Okay, well, that concludes my experiment on the transfer or masking tape, which did not work. So you do have to use their tape with their product. And this is Siser EasySubli. This is what the transfer material looks like. Of course, glossy on one side. And put them both together. This is the outcome. I need to clean that up. Okay, so this is the yellow on the bill. Really nice. And this is the black one with the orange background on the front part. And I'm going to flatten this up because I didn't adjust my pressure after this one. Which is no biggie because I had to add to my cap press to raise it. Just to make sure that it was on there really well. And you can feel it some. But other than that, it's on there. I love it. Look at that, it's beautiful. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy it. I did. Came out really nice. Let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Thank you guys. Until next time.